Hey guys, Razer again. In this video, I'm making a tutorial on how to optimize your FPS in Minecraft to get the most FPS you could possibly get, while still having your game look nice and smooth. As you can see there, while I'm recording, I'm getting 2000 plus FPS with a good graphics card and not very good CPU to pair with that, so I'm making a tutorial on how to boost your FPS as much as you want. Step number one that I always tell people is to go to this link that I will have in the description down below. You can download the Hone Discord tweaks folder from here. It's kind of a sketchy website, but it's just a media file link. Everything is good because Hone does have a Discord server where you can download this folder from, but I'll just have the link in the description so it's easier. Once you've downloaded the folder, you can drag it onto your desktop. If it goes to your desktop, just drag it into your desktop like that, and then right click on it and extract files. Say OK, and then you should get the folder. Once you have the folder on your desktop, you can open it up and go to, where is it, game specific tweaks. Open the game specific tweaks folder, Optifine, right click on this and press run as administrator. Press OK, and then press 2 to tweak Optifine settings for 1.8.9. If you play 1.16 or 1.7, press 1 or 3 for both of those. So I can type 2, enter, and then it will say success. Please restart Minecraft if it's running, and set your zoom key because it changes your zoom key. So I can just restart Minecraft quickly, and then I'll get back to you guys once Minecraft is back up. Here we are back on Lunar client. I'll just go back into the world that I was on, and once you're in, it will have changed your video settings, everything here. Make sure your graphics are on fast. Render distance, I have mine on 6 or 8. Usually I have it on 6 because that's the best for FPS and I can see all that I want to see. Qualities, it will set all of these settings. If you want custom sky, you can press that so you can turn custom sky back on. For videos, obviously you want so it looks better. Performance, it will have changed all these settings for you. And animations, if you don't care, which I don't really, I just have all of these off because it doesn't really change the textures in games I play, and it will have boosted your FPS for you. So that's the main thing. And you want to go to controls, scroll down to see miscellaneous, set zoom to C or whatever keybind you had it back, and set your sprint key back to whatever you had it as. And if you're on Lunar client, you have to go into here, press right shift, zoom, and set your zoom key back to whatever it was before. And that will be everything for the Discord tweaks folder. That's the main way to boost FPS, but the second huge thing is in Lunar. So you can press right shift on Lunar client, go into settings, and then the best way to get FPS is just to have the least amount of mods on your screen. When recording, I have FPS, CPS, and I have it looking pretty clean, but I have this profile that I have whenever I'm trying to get the most FPS I can, that just has one thing at FPS at the top with drop shadow off, so it gets a bit more FPS. The cleaner your GUI is, the more FPS you'll end up getting. So as you can see, I was getting 2600 there, and when I have all this other stuff on my GUI, I'm getting 200 less. Almost, 200, 300 less FPS than when I go back to this profile. Give it time to boost up again, I can get 2500, 2300, all the way up. So the main setting in Lunar that boosts your FPS, go into settings, performance, these ones. You want hide and pearls on, I don't know why I have that off. Full bright, you want it on because you can see. Show enchantment glitch you want on, doesn't really do much FPS. Lazy chunk loading, this is the huge thing. I have it on highest just so it actually loads chunks fast, but gives me a bit of FPS. If you have a terrible PC, you might want to put it on lowest. It makes chunks load just really slow. Like if I were to move away out of my render distance, set it really low, and then move back in, just makes it take longer for chunks to load. But if you have a really terrible PC, it will do wonders for your FPS. So that's a big one that you can have. I have it on highest just so it boosts a bit, but still looks good. Shadow you want off, it doesn't really do much for you. It doesn't look better or anything in my opinion. Entities, this is also a huge one. So having on lowest, I'll show you guys on Hypixel. As you can see here, when it's set to off by vanilla, just default vanilla settings, it makes all of these letters out here. You can see 4v4 leaderboards. You can see all of these letters and words from way farther away. I'm getting 300 to between 200 and 300 FPS in a lobby. Right shift, settings, performance, and set entities to lowest. makes it that you can see them from what you can't see them unless you go really close, and I've basically almost tripled my FPS. I'm getting from 280 to 700, 600. Once you go closer, you can see them, and you don't really need to see them unless you're actually close to them, so that's a huge FPS boost. The other one is performance tile entities. That just makes it so that you can't see stuff like those, you can't see mobs and stuff from farther away, which again gives a bit of a boost. You can see here with it off, I'm getting, looking basically at where the beacon beam would be, I'm getting 900, 850. When it's off vanilla, I'm getting 600, 700, so that's a 200 FPS boost, so that's a huge setting. So just going through on my main profile, settings, performance, just to go over it. Full bright on, hide and pros always. Show enchantment glint, lazy chunk loading if you want the best FPS set to lowest, but I have it to highest just so I can load chunks fast. Shadow off, these two on lowest. Show ground arrows so you can know if you're doing a duel where to pick up arrows from, and show stuck arrows I have off because you don't really need to know how many arrows are stuck in someone. But those are the best settings in Lunar for performance. If you've ran the Hone Discord tweaks folder, you'll have all of these settings on best for performance. And that's basically it for the video. So if you guys enjoyed and it boosts your FPS, like and subscribe because that would really help me out. And I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I can't speak English. Goodbye.